Welcome to the latest from the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel. And to start off, we have a look at the tropical weather scene. And currently on the screen is a brief look at lightning within the Gladstone area Saturday night. However, the Bureau of Meteorology's tropical cyclone outlook for the northern region, including the Gulf and Carpentaria, indicates that whilst there are no significant tropical lows in the northern region, a low is expected to form in the monsoon trough over the Arafura Sea in the next day or two. The low at this point in time only has a low chance of developing into a tropical cyclone in the northern region by the end of Wednesday. Whilst percentages for today, Tuesday, remain very low, for Wednesday it increases to low. In the longer term, conditions marginally favourable for the low to develop, and any low which forms is likely to move west across the Arafura Sea and into the Timor Sea, staying north of the top end coast. Himawari 8 satellite view of Australia's western region, and when I recorded this it was dark time. Now we have a look at wind shear, but before we do, 24-hour shear tendency, the environment is pretty good. The 850 millibar vorticity. Bureau of Meteorology is also keeping an eye on the Solomon Island region. Now here's the wind shear. Quite a bit of area in red, and the upper level divergence is very healthy. It's around 30 knots to the top of Darwin, and 20 to 30 knots in the Solomon Sea region. Bureau of Meteorology's tropical cyclone outlook for the Coral Sea updated 14:30 hours on Sunday. A weak low pressure system southeast of Papua New Guinea in the northern Coral Sea is forecast to remain weak as it moves west over the next week. At this stage, low is not expected to develop into a tropical cyclone, and for the next 3 days the Bureau has percentages for development remaining very low. Now we have a look at the Himawari 8 satellite view for the southwestern region, Australia's eastern region, and clearly visible is the low pressure system in the Solomon Sea region. Bureau of Meteorology's latest indicates it slowly tracking westward, and we're keeping an eye on that for possible development. Strong wind warning by the Papua New Guinea Meteorological Service. Renewal strong wind warning. Now we have a look at the GFS precipitation model and source from the Pivotal Weather website. The rainfall precipitation scale is at the bottom of the screen, and once again it's the area in yellow through to dark brown. And with the monsoon trough about to kick in, a weak low pressure system, Solomon Island region, It'll be interesting to see what the Bureau says via their tropical cyclone 3-day outlook and the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide. And you can clearly see by the bright blue in the RFUSC region, there are two invests in the Westpac. The cyclone phase starting off with the NCEP GFS, and this relates to a possible low to form up there in the RFUSC region. We will continue to bring the latest information on the tropical scene. And looking at the Fiji Meteorological Services current service chart, they have the 1004 millibar low in the Solomon Island region and a couple within their own area. Now, there's only one model indicating the Coral Sea Solomon Island region low. Bureau Meteorology's 12 hourly rainfall. And the people down there in southern Australia, South Australia, parts of Victoria, probably western region of New South Wales, they're still hoping for rainfall. And total forecasts of rainfall scale right hand side of the screen, and you can clearly see where the activity is. Even a little bit of green for the west coast of Tasmania, but again it's the top end of Australia. And from 7 a.m. through to about lunchtime tomorrow, we have a look at instability and storm probability, wind probability, and it's a GFS model. All this information is extracted from the BSCH website, and as I've mentioned previously, I give it about a 99% accuracy rate. And from my own personal position, I think our forthcoming winter will be probably equal to that of our previous one. And the Bureau of Meteorology down there in New South Wales has a hazardous surf warning in place for the Byron, Goffs, Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra coast for today. Repeating, hazardous surf warning has been issued by the Bureau of Meteorology down there in New South Wales. Bureau of Meteorology up there in the Northern Territory for today's strong wind warning for the Arafura coast, and the same most likely to be in place for Tuesday. Strong wind warning in place for today, Townsville, Mackay, Capricornia coast, and an expanded one to include Cairns coast on Tuesday.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.